Some lives begin with love. Others begin with pure luck. Poppy's story almost ended before it even had the chance to begin. If just one tiny detail had been different that day, she might never have entered the world. It all started when an orange stray cat was brought to a local shelter. The staff believed the cat was a male. With a round belly and a calm personality, nothing seemed unusual. But during a routine examination, they realized something no one expected. The big orange boy wasn't a boy at all. She was pregnant. And before anyone could make new plans, 5 tiny kittens were born. Poppy was one of them. Her arrival should have been a joyful moment. Instead, it brought a difficult challenge. The shelter was already full. There wasn't enough space, enough supplies, or enough people to care for a newborn litter. For a brief moment, the future of those tiny kittens looked uncertain. Then, something incredible happened. That very same day, a local rescue group happened to visit the shelter. They spotted the little family almost immediately. Without hesitation, they offered to place the mother and her kittens into foster care. It was a coincidence that changed everything. If the rescue team had arrived a little later, or if Poppy's mother hadn't been mistaken for a male cat, this story might have ended very differently. Instead, Poppy spent her first weeks growing up in a safe, warm home surrounded by care. As the kittens became stronger, one tiny orange fluffball began standing out from the rest. She wasn't the loudest, she wasn't the most adventurous, but she had something impossible to ignore. The moment someone picked her up, she would start purring. Not after a few minutes, almost instantly. She seemed happiest whenever she was close to people. It was as if she already understood that kindness had given her a second chance. Weeks later, another ordinary day quietly turned into the biggest moment of her life. A young woman stopped by a local dog grooming shop to drop off her family's dog. Adopting a kitten wasn't part of the plan. In fact, she wasn't looking for another pet at all. But sometimes life has a way of introducing you to exactly who you need. Inside that grooming shop, a litter of foster kittens was waiting for their forever homes. And one tiny orange kitten was about to meet the person who would change her life forever. The moment she saw the tiny orange kitten, something just felt right. There was no long decision, no second guessing. She reached down, gently picked Poppy up, and within seconds, a soft purr filled the room. It wasn't fear. It wasn't curiosity. It felt like Poppy had already decided she was home. That tiny moment was all it took. From the day she arrived, Poppy acted as if she had known her new family forever. She wasn't the kind of cat who preferred hiding under the bed or watching from a distance. She wanted to be wherever her favorite person was. If someone sat on the couch, Poppy climbed into their lap. If they walked into another room, she quietly followed behind. And if they were working at a computer, well, the keyboard quickly became her favorite place to sit. Sometimes she perched comfortably on a shoulder, like a tiny parrot. Other times, she stretched across the desk, making it almost impossible to finish any work. But somehow, nobody ever complained, because every interruption came with gentle purrs and endless affection. Her owner had volunteered it. It wasn't something you could teach. It was simply who she was. She found little ways to make everyone around her smile. Whenever someone was eating a snack she wanted, she had an unusual strategy. Instead of grabbing for the food, she'd slowly tilt her head and pretend to chew the air. She copied every bite as if she were enjoying the meal too. It looked so funny that people almost always shared a tiny piece with her. And somehow, Poppy seemed to know that little trick worked every single time. She also had her own special language. When she wanted attention, her her gentle squeaks sounded completely different from her normal meows. Her family could instantly tell whether she wanted cuddles, playtime, or simply wanted someone to follow her. She never needed many words. Just one tiny squeak was enough. Then came the moment that truly showed how much trust she had built. Whenever thunder rolled outside or an unfamiliar sound frightened her, Poppy never ran away to hide. Instead, she ran toward the person she loved most. She climbed into their lap, curled into a little orange ball, and stayed there until everything felt safe again. It was a quiet reminder that love had completely replaced fear. Years earlier, her life had begun with uncertainty. Now, she knew exactly where she belonged.
There was one more happy ending waiting. After spending 6 months searching for the right family, Poppy's mother was finally adopted too. She found a loving home where she could enjoy the peaceful life she always deserved. In the end, it wasn't just one rescue story. It was 2. One small mistake gave Poppy a chance to be born. One unexpected visit gave her a forever family. And one act of kindness changed 2 lives forever. Sometimes the most beautiful stories don't begin with perfect plans. They begin with unexpected moments and people willing to open their hearts. If Poppy's journey made you smile, tell us in the comments. What's the sweetest thing a pet has ever done to earn your heart? And if you believe every rescued animal deserves a second chance, don't forget to subscribe to Tales H2 Home for more heartwarming stories every week.